From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, welcome to today's presentation of Huntsville High School Hornet Baseball. It's time for the Hornets Baseball pregame show. So let's send you down to the diamond with color analyst BJ McMichael and the voice of Hornets Baseball, Collin Neill.
Sunny and hot afternoon here in Lufkin, Texas. Just an hour and a half outside of Huntsville, going towards East Texas in the Piney Woods. Huntsville Hornets coming off of a two-game losing streak against Porter, losing that season series, but they look to get back in the win column this evening when they face the Lufkin Panthers up at 6 o'clock. First pitch here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Collin Neill alongside my special guest, color commentator tonight, Christian Cortez. BJ McMichael cannot make it out tonight. So, BJ, hopefully everything's going well for you. Hopefully you're sitting back and watching this ball game here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Christian, thank you for joining me. How do you feel about this ball game?
It's feeling good. You know, it's a little hot out, but the sun will die down, but we'll see how it goes. Last time facing against these Panthers, losing 4-0. Trying to come back on this one, especially away.
Yeah, and last time out against the Lufkin Panthers, it was at home almost a few weeks ago. It was a pitching battle between Luke Durham and Caleb Hillis, the aces of these respective pitching staffs. It was tied 0-0 heading into the fifth inning until a couple of errors cost the Hornets. It allowed 4 runs to be scored at that top of the fifth by the Lufkin Panthers. And with how Hillis was pitching, he just didn't slow down. Ended up throwing a complete game shutout against the Huntsville Hornets. Huntsville, though after that, went on a 2-game winning streak, beating Nacogdoches and Dayton, but they've lost their past 2 games, both against Porter, losing that season series 2-1. And with it over halfway through the season, Christian, this game is going to be a big one tonight. You can really set the precedent for that.
Yeah, indeed. You know, a big matchup in district play. Just trying, got a hit. Last time facing, it was pitching that was the problem. Not able to get anything going for hitting. Just got to go out, try and swing right away. You are away, so you have to set the tone at first, I bet.
Some big news for tonight in the starting lineup. Gage Doris is back, the sophomore designated hitter. One of the leading bats for the Huntsville Hornets, leading off for a reason. And Christian, you've been with me on quite a couple of these games, and you've seen Gage hit that leadoff spot pretty well. What does it mean to have your typical leadoff guy back in the lineup?
It always helps out well, especially starting off, able to get that win against Porter, and then going forward into the season, just getting on base. That's the position. That's the point of the first at bat. Especially at the leadoff, just try and get on base, get everything going, start off on double. That'll be great. Just try and get him back, get back in the groove, and try and get this going for the Hornets.
Yeah, it's, again, going to be a big matchup tonight. Early evening matchup on this Monday evening. First pitch against at 6 p.m., not at 7. Do have a ball game here, folks, and we are happy to bring it to you here live on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We're not going to go ahead and step aside, but I had a chance to catch up with head coach Justin Jennings heading into this big ball game. We'll head to that in just a few moments. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, we'll be back in just a few moments.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Welcome back to the pregame show. Collin alongside head coach Justin Jennings. Coach, last time out, run ruled by Porter, 10-0. Just your thoughts on the loss?
We just didn't make a couple routine plays. It was tight for a lot of it. We get the first 2 guys out there in the first, and then we don't catch a ball, that we're going to catch 9 times out of 10. And a couple of the plays we didn't make, I think out of the 10, only 2 were earned. But, that's part of it. We got some guys some work who hadn't gotten some work in a while, and was able to get them in some varsity innings, varsity experience. So It doesn't look good at the end of the day, but I mean, it wasn't all bad. They had their big gun going. We had some good ABs. Hit a few balls hard, hit them right at some people. So just got to be better, play a little bit better tonight.
You're going up against Lufkin. You're traveling hour and a half north near the Piney Woods, and you're facing a Lufkin team that last time out y'all lost 4-0, and you come to their place now. You got Luke going back out there. Last time it was pitcher's duel up until that 4-run fifth inning, and just some errors, of course, along the way. Luke looked pretty sharp in that outing. But what are you looking out of your team tonight to hopefully tie the season series?
We got to keep doing what we've done offensively the last couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks offensively, we've been pretty solid after a week or two slump there. We just got to continue to do that. Their guy that's going tonight is really good. He's had a lot of success, and we just, our ABs have got to be good. We got to make sure we do a good job, and then we just got to make the routine play. That's kind of bitten us, the last few weeks, and that's baseball. That's part of it. It's going to happen from time to time. We just got to be able to minimize. So, the other night we had a 2-out error, and then we walked the next 2 guys. That's the kind of stuff that can't happen. So hopefully we'll fix some of that tonight and play a little better, and we'll see what happens.
You're starting Nathan Schweitzer out there at first base. What was the thought of putting him out there?
We've just his BP rounds have been good. He's looked solid. He hits the ball hard. Just trying something a little different. Nothing more than that.
All right, Coach. Well, obviously the pitching. I mean, they've been hitting their spots just a little too outside. It's right around there. What have you been telling your pitchers like Luke, Collin, and Colton?
Nothing really, man. I mean, we're everybody outside of the lefty from Porter is all pretty much the same. So we got to do a good job. We got to make the routine play, and we got to put balls in play hard, and then at that point, just kind of see where we are. We've had times where we've been really good on the mound. We've been really good on the mound for the most part of the year, and then last week we were not very good on the mound. How much of that you attribute to Porter? I'm not sure, but we've got to be better than we were last week. That's the bottom line.
Got Gage Doris back at the leadoff spot. What does his return mean for this team?
Well, he's just dynamic. He's just a great table setter. He's a great teammate. He's great in the dugout. He just does a lot of really good things. So, he's still nursing a bad leg. He's going to try to go, and we'll just kind of see what happens. We'll let the game dictate how long he goes.
All right, Coach, before I let you go, what are the keys tonight to getting a win?
Well, we've got to start better than we did last week. Last week in the first inning, we gave up 8 and 4. So we gave up 12 first-inning runs in 2 games last week. That can't happen. You can't be chasing, 4 runs in the first inning. 1 or 2, okay, but we can't be chasing 4. That can't happen. So we've got to start better than we have. And then the main thing is their guys, he's got a good breaking ball. He's got a good changeup. Throws the changeup real well to the left-handed hitters. And, he throws the slider pretty well to the righties. So we can't expand the zone. We can't swing it to breaking stuff outside the zone. So if we can get on the fastball in the zone and then take and make him get the breaking ball up, that will help us out tremendously. So we hope we can do those things.
All right, Coach, before any of us get sunburnt more, I'm going to let you get going. Thanks for talking.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. That was head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and first pitch right after that. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Lufkin, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We're just about 5 minutes away from first pitch. Going to be a good one, folks. Let's go ahead and get the starting lineups right out of the way. First for the Lufkin Panthers, it goes as is. Leading off will be number 16, starting at shortstop, Cooper Knight. At the 2-hole hitter, we number 13, Chip Buchanan. He'll be at third base. Batting in the 3-hole, got multiple hits against the Huntsville Hornets last time out, will be number 15, Mark Rakenya. He'll be at first base. Starting pitcher and hitting in the cleanout spot at the 4 spot will be number 6, Caleb Hillis. At the 5 spot, designated hitting tonight will be number 8, Charlie Deaton. At the 6th spot, it'll be number 10, Jaden Grigson. He'll be doing the catching duties on tonight. In right field at the 7th spot, it will be Kenan Beard and wearing number 3. At the 8th spot will be Kobe Kovar. He'll be in left field wearing number 11. And number 7, Austin Lindsay, rounds up the order at the 9th spot. He'll be at second base wearing number 7. Dean Moss will be just in center field today as a defensive player. And the starting lineup for your Huntsville Hornets goes as is with the returning face and a new face. Leading off, Gage Doris at designated hitter is back in the lineup, folks. At the 2 spot, moving up will be number 33 in center field, Cooper Molness. Jackson Batten back at the 3 spot tonight in left field wearing number 1. Noah Nieto at the cleanup spot moves up in the batting order wearing number 3, of course, the catcher. Collin Sanders is at the 5 spot wearing number 2. He'll be at third base. Starting pitcher and batting in the 5th spot tonight, at the 6th spot rather, it is Luke Durham. Starting at first base tonight, making his first start in district play this season, number 15, Nathan Schweitzer. Austin Taylor at the 8th spot, he'll be in right field wearing number 8. And Nolan Hunt at second base wearing number 9 rounds up the order at the 9th spot. Holden Langley will be just handling the shortstop duties on tonight. Folks, we are just about to get ready to get going here in Lufkin, Texas. We'll step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
This has been the Hornets Baseball pregame show. Get ready, Hornet Nation. First pitch is next.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you're able, please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Baseball fans, it's time to
The following is a KSAM Sports presentation on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's springtime in East Texas, so you know what that means. It's time once again for Huntsville High School Hornets Baseball. Now let's send you down to the diamond and join your Hornets Baseball broadcast team. Here's Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael.
And a pleasant early evening here in Lufkin, Texas. Huntsville Hornets taking on the Lufkin Panthers. We're about to get underway, folks. Collin, Neill, BJ McMichael couldn't make it out tonight. Christian Cortez, my cameraman, and my special guest color commentator alongside me. We're about to get underway, starting for the Lufkin Panthers. It's going to be number 6, Caleb Hillis. Last time out, throwing a complete game shutout against the Huntsville Hornets. Last time out between these two teams, where Lufkin won 4-0. And Christian, you see one pitcher once. I mean, as they always say, the more and more you see the same pitcher, personally as a hitter, the more chances you're going to get to possibly get on base.
Yeah, you know, last time facing him, he has that curveball, he has that changeup. Just got to be patient. Have to have plate discipline here and not try and chase anything that is away. Try and hit anything that is close.
Set to get underway here. Leading off and making his return to the Huntsville Hornet lineup is going to be number 7, the sophomore designated hitter tonight, Gage Doris. As head coach Justin Jennings talked about, Doris has been nursing a leg injury, but he seems like he's good to go. He says he's good to go. The left-handed hitter will now step in, facing off against Hillis. And we are underway. First pitch is low for ball 1. Next pitch is line to right center field. They'll get down for a base hit, and it will roll all the way to the wall. Doris is racing on the second, and on the second pitch of this ball game, he is standing on second with the stand-up double.
And talk about aggression, able to be disciplined, take that first pitch, see what's coming, and able to crank it to right center. And already on second, no outs.
Good start tonight for the Hornets with their leadoff hitter back in the lineup. I'll send to Cooper Molness, who is now moved up in the lineup. He's going to be hitting in the 2-hole. Let's see what he can do with the runner in scoring position in Doris. First pitch is swung on deep to center field. Back on is the center fielder. He's under it, though. He'll make the catch. Doris is tagging up, showing everyone that leg is just fine as he slides in safely. It almost went to the dugout. Bounces off the netting. So on the flyout, Doris moves on to third.
Yeah, and able to advance the runner in scoring position. Try and bring him in here.
It's Jackson Batten now. Pretty solid hitting so far this season. Next pitch is high and away for ball 1.
Already momentum going their way for the Hornets. Good way to start out.
Batten's batting .286, .348 on base percentage. He has an OPS of .634, has 3 RBI on the season, looking to get his 4th one right here on the 1-0 pitch from Hillis. That pitch outside for ball 2.
Probably for the green light here.
And he does go on the green light, but he fouls it, chopped it backwards. Count goes to 2-1. Hot day in Texas. Sun is going down, so let's see if it cools off, especially playing on this turf field. 2-1 pitch. Just outside for ball 3. Count runs 3-1. Noah Nieto waits on deck for the Hornets. See what Batten can do here on 3-1 pitch. It goes in there for a strike, and the count runs full.
Yeah, right here throwing 2 straight fastballs down the middle. Getting one of those calls, trying to get a curveball here, trying to get swinging.
Hillis goes on the full count pitch, and it's just outside. Batten holds up on the check swing for ball 4, and runners will be at the corners now for Noah Nieto with 1 out.
So far this season, Nieto's been the one to be able to bring in these runs.
He has been such a great addition, the freshman, batting .385 on the season, a near 1,000 OPS with a couple of RBI. First pitch is high and inside for ball 1. I mean, we've seen him a lot this year, Christian. I mean, the freshman's really taken up this role. He's not looked back. Hillis throws a pickoff move not in time.
Yeah, he's been looking experienced and matured in his position, especially defensively.
Nieto waiting on the 1-0 pitch from Hillis. Runners at the corners. Batten goes on the run, high and inside. Throw down to second is not in time. It's cut off by the second baseman. Doris able to get back there. That was Austin Lindsay cutting that throw off. It wasn't going to be in time anyway. We'll get the defensive alignments for the Lufkin Panthers in just a moment as runners are now in scoring position. Pitch is in there for a strike, 2-1. Hillis goes. Nieto swings, is going to get down. Yes, it will for a base hit. Doris will walk home. Nieto gets on first, and Batten holds up at third. And that is how the Hornets will get the first run of the ball game. RBI single for Nieto.
Great job able to make contact, stay level with it, and able to get down over the infield.
1-0 Hornets now.
That's what we talked about. Need to come in here, be aggressive, and able to get a run in right away. Only 1 out, and the runner in scoring position at third.
Collin Sanders now steps in. Working with runners at the corners with only 1 out. Hillis goes. Swing, liner to center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. RBI single for Collin Sanders as Jackson Batten crosses home plate. Nieto goes on to second safely. Hornets come out to a 2-0 lead. Just like that.
Yeah, they haven't been thinking about it too much at the plate. Just swinging the bat and able to get it through. It's been working out well. Just getting singles, getting on base, keeping it moving in the lineup.
And they're driving it up the middle too, and driving it into the gap so far. Luke Durham now steps in, the starting pitcher, as Durham calls time. Well, there's a pause right there. Let's take a look at the defensive alignments for the Lufkin Panthers. Hillis is pitching. Grigson is catching. At first is Rakenya. At second is Lindsay. At third, it's Buchanan. At shortstop, it's Knight. In left field is Kovar. In center field is Moss. And in right field is Bearden. Pitch from Hillis to Durham is in there for a strike.
Yeah, pitcher against pitcher duel right here.
Don't see these in Major League Baseball, but well, you see a little bit in college, but now you see in high school, it's always something to watch. 0-1. Durham holds up, but it's clips on the strike zone for a strike. Count runs 0-2. Durham able to get a hit his last time out against Porter. Hit a single right up the middle. Runner on first is Noah Nieto. Runner on second, it looks like it was a pinch runner. I believe that's Miles Howell out there now. Time is called. Pitch from Hillis, swing and a miss. Hillis able to get that second out of this inning as Durham goes down swinging.
First baseman, number 15, Nathan Schweitzer.
That was unfortunate there, and I would have got some discipline on there, but it looked good. Swinging away. 2 down here, trying to keep and prevent from leaving runners left on base.
That's Sanders on second as that first pitch to Nathan Schweitzer is in there for ball 1. Nathan making his first start of district play this season. It's 1-0. Hillis goes low. 2-0. Sanders on first and Nieto. That's not Nieto. That's Howell on second. Courtesy running for Nieto. 2-0. Nathan grounds it to third. Third baseman steps on the bag. That will do it for the Hornets in the first inning, but not before they were able to get across 2 runs in this inning to jump out to a 2-0 lead, and that is exactly the start that the Hornets needed. We'll be right back for the bottom of the first from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Bottom of the first about to get underway here in Lufkin, Texas. Starting pitcher on to this Tuesday evening for the Hornets. Who else is going to be the right-handed pitcher? Luke Durham. Luke has 1 win, 2 losses on the season, 16 innings pitched, 3.94 ERA, has a 1.69 whip, has 19 strikeouts on the season. Opponents batting 175 on the season. Cooper Knight will step up. He'll lead off tonight for the Lufkin Panthers. Be a left-handed hitter. Durham only gave up 1 earned run his last time out against Lufkin. Some errors in that 5th inning just caused 4 runs across the plate in that inning. Shows bunt, gets it down, but it will roll foul. Count goes 0-1. Knight does have the speed to get on.
Yeah, he's looking, trying to get on base here.
You can possibly hear head coach Justin Jennings, I'm sure, on the broadcast, directing his defense. Austin Taylor shaded way to his right as next pitch comes in there. It's high. Batten and Cooper Molness are playing to their right, possibly expecting a bit of a opposite field hit, possibly. Sanders is playing in a normal position at third. He'll now move in on the grass. Next pitch is fouled off. The count goes to 1-2. Can't really tell sometimes the lefties, huh?
Well, from this angle, not much. But you never know. I mean, Luke, he's been known to get that all-speed strikeout, so we'll see here. Showing bunt, though.
1-2, shows bunt, pulls back, swing, another foul ball.
Yeah, the sun is on the left side from where we're at right now, so probably in the eyes of Luke right now, but we'll see.
We'll see if Luke can get past it. 1-2. Swing, a liner, the right center field. Cooper is moving in on it. Taylor calls him off, dives for it, and doesn't make the catch. It'll bounce. Molden is throwing it on to second. It's not going to be in time. Leadoff double for Lufkin, same as Huntsville, for Cooper Knight. Starting third baseman for Lufkin, Chip Buchanan, will now step in. It looked like Taylor called Molness off. Center fielder is usually the one making the calls out there, but Taylor must have thought that the ball was not as close as he thought. It was going to be a tough play for either fielder. Taylor, though, making a great effort to get to that ball. 1-0 count. And hopefully he didn't get too much turf burn. I know that could feel really bad, especially on a hot day like this. 1-0. Shows bunt, doesn't get it down, or will go foul.
Yeah, unfortunate that play, but you want to try and keep that runner on second. You got it on first. When running, got to cover second. But in the position you're at right now, try and get it out here.
1-1 pitch from Durham goes. Curveball bounces into turf for ball 2. Get your defensive alignment for the Hornets in just a few moments. You can see Schweitzer playing inside the first base bag on the grass. He's moving in, so is Hunt from second. Swing, liner, now get down for a base hit. Taylor will field it on a couple hops, trying to get the runner at home, bobbled by Schweitzer, and Knight slides in safely. Lufkin able to get a run back.
Yeah, Buchanan able to poke that one to right, get it down, able to bring in the runner and Knight. Yeah, and their left-handed hitter.
Marker Cannon now step in. Got a couple of hits against the Hornets last time out. Part of that 4-run offense in that 5th inning. First pitch is high and away. Time, I believe, was called. Yeah, time was called. Luke working from the stretch. In there for a called strike. See Sanders kind of playing in on the grass. Double play dev, pickoff throw to first, not in time. Little breeze coming in, so it feels a lot nicer. Some clouds in the sky may be blocking the sun. 0-1. Curveball, it's laced to Hunt. Those on the first, did he get him? He did get him! Oh, what a defensive play! And the head coach for the Lufkin Panthers, John Cobb, is out there to have the umpires convene. So right now, it's going to be a safe call.
Panthers pitcher number 6, Caleb Hillis.
Thought Schweitzer may have gotten his foot on the bag as he had the ball before the runner in Buchanan got back there, but it's going to be the first out. It's an L4 as Hunt was able to catch that liner. Almost got the double play, but good effort nonetheless by the second baseman. I'll send Caleb Hillis, pitcher on pitcher. Gets by Nieto. Nieto throwing down to second, not in time. Wild pitch. As Buchanan will now go on to second on the wild pitch. It's 1-0. Next pitch is outside. That would have been a heck of a momentum shift if that was indeed out on that double play. 2-0. This pitch is popped up. It's going to go right over us. Count now goes 2-1.
Probably went out to the bayou over there.
Yeah, there's a bit of an open field on the right, down the right field line, over the fence, of course. And got some trees up in center field. Scoreboard in left. 2-1 pitch. Curveball, it's grounded. Langley fields it, throwing on the first in time for the second out. Buchanan moves on to third.
Panthers designated hitter number 8, Charlie Deaton.
Yeah, now you got 2 down. Just try and get 1 to get out of this inning.
Charlie Deaton, the designated hitter tonight, will now step in. Taking his time to get in the box, taking a few deep breaths. He'll step in now with the runner on third with 2 outs. Durham goes, bounces in the turf. Nieto able to keep it in front of him.
Yeah, from the warm-ups and so far, it's just been, curveball's just been a little too in front of the plate. It's got to get a little stronger on that.
Durham sets on from the stretch. 1-0. Curveball just a bit high. Your defensive alignment goes as is for Huntsville. Durham is on the bump. Nieto's in the catching position. Schweitzer's at first. Hunt's at second. Sanders at third. Langley is at short. Batten's at left field. Molness is in center field. And Austin Taylor is in right field. 2-0. High. 3-0. See what Luke can offer here. Pitch in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate. Deaton taking his time to get back in the batter's box, taking a deep breath, looking at his bat. Grips it with no batting gloves. Steps in. 3-1. Swing, popped. It'll go foul into the field.
Yeah, would have come back from 3-0 count, get 3-2.
See what Luke can do here. Pitch is high and away for ball 4. Runners will now be at the corners with 2 outs.
Panthers catcher number 10, Jaden Grigson.
Jaden Grigson will now step in, the catcher tonight for the Panthers. Grigson also had a couple of hits against the Hornets the last time these two faced. Hornets down 0-1 in this series. Pitch goes in there for a strike. They are looking to get this season series tied up after losing that series against Porter.
Yeah, already halfway through district, try and get a positive record. So I heard Lufkin batters been taking their time getting in the box.
Hornets below 500 on 3 and 4 this district play. 0-1. Swing. Fly ball in the right field. Taylor's moving in on it, and he'll make the catch. And that'll do it for the Lufkin Panthers. They were able to get 1 run across, but leave a runner on third and first to end this inning. We're now going to go ahead and step aside. We'll have the second inning coming your way. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back here in Lufkin, Texas, Huntsville Hornets up 2-1 against the Lufkin Panthers. Lufkin able to answer back with 1 run, but Luke able to strand a couple more on the base paths just to keep it where it's at. And leading off this top of the second rather, be Austin Taylor.
Yeah, it's been a long first inning.
How long did that take? Like 20-something minutes?
About. But 3 runs on the board. Hornets are up 2-1.
And they've been having trouble with that first inning. They gave up 12 runs combined, 8 against Porter on last Tuesday in the first inning, and 4 against Porter in the first inning last Friday, able to keep it just 1. Taylor watches that first pitch go by him for a strike. Taylor batting 200. He's starting to find his rhythm as 0-1 pitch comes in there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Waste pitch by Hillis.
Yeah, so far Hillis hasn't been really making Huntsville batters chase a pitch. Kind of just been steaming it down the middle.
1-2 pitch to Taylor. In there, called strike 3. They'll send the 9-hole hitter to the plate, Nolan Hunt.
Hornets first baseman number 9, Holden Langley.
PA announcer said Holden Langley. It's actually Holden Hunt out there. Swing, line drive to right field. Is that going to go fair? It is fair. It'll go all the way to the wall. Bearden fields it. Hunt will slide into second. Bearden able to cut it off before it goes all the way to the wall, but Hunt is standing on second with another leadoff. Not another leadoff, another double for the Hornets. 2 doubles early on in this ballgame, Christian. Getting those extra base hits, that's something that the Hornets have been kind of struggling with in this district play, but 2 extra base hits, you'll take it.
Yeah, indeed, and good job by Hunt, able to take it oppo to the other side.
Hunt has been swinging the bat well. He's been lining it hard, hitting it hard, but it would just go straight to a player, or the player would just making a great play. Lineup now turns over for Gage Doris. First pitch, curveball in there for a strike. Doris hitting a double of his own to lead off this ball game, 1-for-1. Hillis looking back at Hunt at second, 0-1. Swing, liner, that'll get down for a base hit. Kovar fields it. Hunt will hold up at third. Gage Doris will hold up at first, and that is a single for the sophomore. And it sets up Cooper Molness, runners at the corners with just 1 out.
Like they've been doing, just making contact, able to get it into the open gap. Now you got a runner in scoring position. Only 1 out.
Lufkin coach going out there to talk with Hillis, well, while we have a moment, let's thank some of our wonderful sponsors for sponsoring this broadcast. Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ, and Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. Cooper now steps in, wind blowing a little bit. Still haven't invested in those paperweights like I was going to, but just been Hillis goes on that first pitch, is low and outside for ball 1.
Yeah, but sun finally going down, wind picking up. See how the ball will travel.
At least it's cooling down for everybody.
Yeah, but the Hornets have been doing a good job not keeping the ball in the air too long, able to just keep it straight and low, able to get down right away.
1-0. Swing, ground ball, it hit Molness on the leg, so it'll be foul. Molness, he's nursing that left leg, just trying to walk it off. Those never feel good. But he is a tough kid, and he wants to get Hunt across home plate. Hunt had to hold up at second. It was a line drive by Gage Doris, so Hunt wanted to make sure to get past the infield. Hillis, deep breath. The 1-1 pickoff throw. It gets past first base for Kenya. Doris moves on to second. Hunt will go on to score 3-1.
You'll take those.
Oh yeah. It's getting on base and putting pressure on the starting pitcher in Hillis, who again, this is the same pitcher that just cut down the Hornets. 1-1 pitch to Molness in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. But the Hornets now are just being aggressive against Hillis. 1-2. Swing and a miss, curveball. Slows up and gets by Molness on the swing. Count. Out count goes to 2.
Yeah, and those off-speed pitches have been able to get the batters out. Try and be disciplined here.
Pitch, swing, liner, foul.
Screaming goats out here. Yeah, swinging at the first pitch, that's aggressiveness. I like it right there.
That's an interesting foul ball sound effect. 0-1 to Batten. He lets it go by him. Count evens up. Batten hit a single his last time up, an RBI single that scored Doris. He now has Doris in running and scoring position again. 1-1. Lets it go by around that same area. Count goes to 2-1. Hornets working with 2 outs here. Batten waits on 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count evens up.
Right now, outfielder shading to the right. Bit of a gap in left center.
Pitch. Outside, full count. Noah Nieto waits on deck for the Hornets. Batten looking to get on base here. 3-2 from Hillis. Swing, liner. Fielded on a hop by second baseman in Lindsay. On one hop, throws on the first and out. And that'll do it for the Hornets, but they were able to get 1 run back off of an error by Hillis, throwing it to the dugout, allowing Hunt to score. We're now going to step aside. We'll have the bottom of the second inning coming your way in just a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third, headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Regan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Huntsville Hornets up 3-1. Able to get a run back in that top of the second inning. And Christian, that's exactly how you should respond. If they're going to score a run on you, better to answer them back by getting a run of your own or even more. But able to get a run this time around. But good sign for this Huntsville Hornet hitting team so far.
Yeah, the bats have been going well. Like we said, it's been a little windy here, so the ball hasn't really. They haven't been putting the ball in the air, and it hasn't been carrying, so it's been going well. Able to keep just liners going straight over the infield. It's great hitting so far.
First pitch from Durham is in there for a strike to Kennan Bearden. Bearden, the senior outfielder, pops it up. It'll go right behind us. Count goes 0-2.
Already an 0-2 count here. Feeling a chasing pitch.
Luke hasn't really been throwing that curveball way too much. Let's see if he goes to it right here. Bearden showing bunt, pulls back, pitch, swing, ground ball to third. Sanders fields it on a couple hops, throws down to first, and it's going to be wild. Ball bounces though with a lucky bounce, keeping Bearden at first. Would have been a tough play. Don't know if they're going to rule that as an error or a hit. They're not really managing that side of the scoreboard tonight, so I don't know. Would you rule that as an error or a hit?
That probably an error. That was a tough roller. It didn't really get straight to the third baseman.
Sanders moving in, showing bunt. Right there is Kovar. It's going to go low for ball one. Runner on first is Bearden. Kovar looking to get something going here for Lufkin. They were able to get one run across. The senior showing bunt again to Durham. Sanders moving in. Pitch is high. Yeah, you can see how much in the infield Sanders is playing.
So and there's a shift as well on the right side.
Yeah. Showing bunt again. He gets it down. It's going to roll. Luke picks it up. Throws on the first. Nope, he's not going to throw it on the first. It's going to be a tough play. So an error and a single for Lufkin. Infield now converging in to talk things over. Meeting at the mound breaks up.
And on little rollers like that, you can't be nonchalant with it. You got to get to it right away so you can get that runner out at first.
Austin Lindsay, the 9-hole hitter, will now step up. He's working with the runners at first and second with nobody out. Schweitzer moving in, expecting a bunt from Lindsay. Lindsay shows bunt, not able to get it down as it hits the bat and goes foul. Sanders hugging that left field line just a bit. Lindsay showing bunt. Schweitzer moving in. Curveball low. Hits the turf. Schweitzer staying right where he is, nearly alongside Luke. 1-1 pitch is outside for ball 2. Lindsay able to pull back. You know, I gotta say bunting is quite a bit of a skill because you just gotta have good judgment, but you also have the good skill to get it down. 2-1. In there for a called strike low outside corner. Count evens up. Think the bunt's still on here?
Guess so.
Lindsay showing bunt again. Runners on first and second. Luke looking back at the runner on second. Pitch is just barely fouled. Curveball really nicely thrown, but Lindsay able to just barely get it on the end of the bat. It hit Nieto as well, so home plate umpire going out there to get the ball to Luke to give Nieto some time to stretch that out a little bit. Nieto is all right. So it's 2-2 count now. Lindsay showing bunt. He might pull back, though. Sanders at third waiting on something. Popped up, but it will go foul. Runner at second is Beard, and runner at first is Kovar. An error in a single put Luke in this situation. Pitch, swing, foul tip to Nieto's mitt. That's out number 1.
Panther shortstop, number 16, Cooper Knight.
They'll send Cooper Knight to the plate.
Night speed might be a bunt again.
Hit a leadoff double of his own back in the first inning. Luke looking back at Bearden at second. Pitch. Swing. Liner. Batten's going to try to go at it, but it will go foul. Luke taking his time to get back out there. Durham, the right-handed pitcher, senior. Rough outing his last time out against Porter. 0-1. Just inside, maybe a bit low, ball 1. In that first inning against Porter last Tuesday night, they really got to Durham, but not worried about that outing now. He's just trying to bounce back. 1-1. Bounces about a few feet before home plate. Count goes 2-1.
Kind of favoring that outside of the plate.
He might be trying to get Knight to just induce a ground ball here. 2-1. Swing on the fastball. Batten's in on it, though, on the liner. He makes the catch, slightly jumping a little bit, but able to get it. Throw comes in, and that's out number 2.
Panthers third baseman, number 13, Chip Buchanan.
Those are always one of the toughest plays to play for in all of baseball. That liner, you never know if it's going to keep going over your head or if it's going to drop right in front of you, but Batten able to judge that just perfectly.
Yeah, doing a good job getting the ball in right away. Now 2 outs, runners on first and second. Any bag here. Trying to get out of this inning.
Chip Buchanan, who hit an RBI single his last time up to score that run for the Panthers, now steps in. Luke goes, curveball, swing, ground ball. Langley fields it. Throwing on the first, scoops it up to Schweitzer in time for the third out of the bottom of the second. First 2 batters get on for the Panthers. Both batters left stranded. We now head to the third inning. Huntsville Hornets up 3-1. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third, headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Regan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here, just really quickly here in Huntsville, Texas. Lufkin, Texas, rather. We had a lot of home games. This past couple weeks. First pitch from Hillis to Nieto hits the ground for ball one. One-0. Hits the turf again. Ball two. Nieto reaching on an RBI single his last time up. 2-0. Swinging chopper foul.
Wind picking up slightly.
Oh, yeah. Sun behind the clouds. Starting to cool off here. 2-1. Inside high for ball three. Collin Sanders waits on deck. Nieto might be going here on the green light. 3-1. Inside, ball four. Leadoff walk for Nieto to get this top of the third inning started.
And great discipline by Nieto. A lot of close pitches inside.
Miles Howell will now go into courtesy run once again for Nieto. Sanders will now step in, hitting a single his last time up. Pitch in there for a strike. Sanders has been struggling at the plate as of late, but getting that single, see if it opens the floodgates for him. 0-1. Swing. Goes backwards, foul. Count goes 0-2.
Right now, big old open gap in left center.
0-2, curveball, hot, low in a way. Howell has a really nice lead off of first. Hillis looking at him. Pickoff throw the first. Is it in time? No, it is not. Howell able to just barely get back. He always the courtesy runner for head coach Justin Jennings. 1-2 pitch is outside again.
Sanders fighting.
Yeah.
No 2 count, now an even count.
The senior looking to get something positive here. 2-2. Howell's on the go, and it's flown out to center field. Center fielder in Moss will make the catch. Howell will retreat back to first. Sanders just missed it for out number one.
Pitcher number 11, Luke Durham.
Sounded like good contact. He just
got under it.
Yeah, just missed it.
And this thing just stayed in the air far too long.
Hillis asking for a new ball. Gets it. Durham now steps in. Runner on first is Howell. Courtesy running for Nieto after he hit a single. Pitch. Stuck it in there for a strike. Hillis working a bit on the first base side. Throws on the first. Not nearly in time. Howell getting another lead off of first. He's going this time. Goes by him for a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. Howell able to get on the second on the stolen base.
Yeah, great jump, able to get there in time, way before the ball got there.
Runner is now in scoring position for Durham on the 0-2 count. Pitch, swing and a miss. Second out of the ball game, of this top of the third inning of the ball game.
Hornets first baseman number 15, Nathan Schweitzer.
And 0 for 2 from Durham tonight, getting out on the same chasing away pitch.
Nathan Schweitzer now steps in, grounded out to third his last time up, but was able to put a good swing on it. It was a hard ground ball, but unfortunately straight to Buchanan at third. Howell on second base. First pitch outside. Schweitzer getting a good opportunity here on this Monday evening, getting his first start of district play at first. 1-0 pitch is low and away.
Just play discipline, that's the game today. It's been working out well.
Hillis looking back at second. 2-0. Swing and a miss. High fastball blown right by Schweitzer. Clock hits 6:52 here in Lufkin. Hillis taking his time. 2-1. Swing popped up. Grigson moving in on it. Buchanan is also moving on it. Buchanan thought he called off Grigson, but he didn't. Grigson able to get it. And that will do it for the Hornets as they are left with the 0 on the board for the first time on today. We now head to the bottom of the third inning. When we come back, we'll have that for you in a minute. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here in Lufkin, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Huntsville Hornets up 3-1. And Christian, Luke's gotten away with a couple of jams. He's got to get that first out to begin.
Yeah, so far Panthers have been getting on double right away. We need to try and prevent that.
McKenna now steps in, the starting first baseman for Lufkin. Lined out to second his last time up.
See a left-handed batter here.
Luke working here. First pitch is inside for ball one. Wind's starting to pick up. You can probably hear it on our crowd mic. 1-0. Durham goes high. Looks like Durham's just missing high on a consistent basis. See if he can find the strike zone again. 2-0, way high for 3-0.
He's getting away from him on the delivery there. Trying right here, take a breather. Just send it down the middle.
Hillis waits on deck. 3-0, in there for a strike. For Durham, all it takes is just one pitch. 3-1, working quickly. Swing and a miss, fastball. Full count now. It was just 3-0 almost 15 seconds ago. Durham working. Call, strike 3.
Panthers pitcher number 6.
First out.
Heck of a job able to get 3 straight strikes right there. Especially getting the batter looking.
I mean, he must have found something right there because he was missing so high, but he was able to get that ball down, possibly that release point. But let's see how he does here against Hillis. Swing, liner, up the middle for a base hit as he get past Langley. Hillis able to get on base with the single with 1 out.
Panthers designated hitter number 8, Charlie Deaton.
Courtesy runner for the Lufkin Panthers coming in will be number 9, Carter Jenkins. Charlie Deaton now stepping in, the designated hitter tonight for Lufkin. Stepping in. Jenkins leading off a bit. Curveball just inside. Deaton worked a walk his last time up back in the first. One-0. Swing, foul over the netting. And believe it or not, Christian, that was Durham's first strikeout of the ball game.
Heck of a strikeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, Panthers have just been able to take things right over the infield.
1-1. Just about outside. Deaton taking his time to get back in that batter's box. 2-1. Runner goes and Jenkins swing. That's a liner to right center field. Cooper's going back on it. It's going to get down. Moldis fields it on one hop, throws it to Hunt, and it looks like Jenkins slipped up, rounding third. So it'll be just a single for Deaton. So runners will now be at the corners with 1 out.
Jaden Grigson.
Grigson now will step in. Durham has gotten himself in quite a couple of jams in the first 3 innings of this ball game. Trying to work out of another one. Runner on first is Deaton. Runner on third is Jenkins. First pitch, curveball low. Durham working more from the middle of the rubber this time. Showing bunt, 1-0. Going down to second, not in time, it'll roll to the outfield. Jenkins will stand up scoring at home. Run deficit cut to 1. Pitch was a strike, so it's 1-1. Lufkin trying to keep it going here. They now have Deaton in scoring position. See what Grigson does here. Durham trying to keep it just to where it is. Curveball swing. That's line down the right field line. That'll get down for a base hit. Taylor fields it on a couple of hops. He throws on to Hunt at second, and it's not in time. Deaton scores, and the ball game is tied. RBI double for Grigson.
Yeah, just an unfortunate turn of events, poking both balls into right field. And now you just tied the game, but now it's back to tied, 0-0, as many would say. Just got to get 2 outs here to prevent any more damage.
Malcolm Deason will now go out the courtesy run for Grigson. Kenan Bearden now steps in. The mound visit between Nieto and Durham, it lasted for quite a bit. Lufkin looking to take the lead here. Durham goes bunt, low. Bearden waiting on Durham. Durham trying to get a second out here. Popped up. Schweitzer is having a look at it. It looks like it'll stay in play, and he'll make the catch. Tough play for Schweitzer, making his first start in district play. That is a second out.
Panthers left fielder number 11, Kova.
Big second out right there, Christian.
Yeah, able to get it right there, not in to prevent that second runner from advancing. Not 2 down, just need 1.
Kovar will step in. Durham working more from the third base side of the rubber. Pitch high on the fastball. And Durham just doesn't usually have this much of a problem with control. He can live on the edges, but just missing high. 1-0. Ground ball. Schweitzer fielding it on the line. Ground ball, and steps on the bag for the third out. Durham allows 2 runs to cross the plate, but able to keep it a tie ball game as we now head to the 4th inning here in Lufkin, Texas. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. We'll be back for the 4th inning.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here quickly, first pitch is low to Taylor for ball 1. Next pitch is swung on, and it's going to be soft lined out to Lindsay at second for out number 1.
Hornets first baseman number 9, Nolan Hunt.
Nolan Hunt will now step in.
Last time Hunt able to get an oppo on the right side of the field. Barely keeping it inside, able to get a double.
And Hunt's been swinging the ball just like I said before. He's been hitting it hard. Let's see if he can do it again. Grounder on to second. Lindsay fielding it. Throw on to first in time. 3 pitches, 2 outs.
Hornets designated hitter number 7, Gage Doris.
Lineup will now be turned over to the leadoff hitter, Gage Doris. 2 for 2 on the night. Hit a double and a single. First pitch to Doris, in there for a strike. Oh, 1 from Hillis is low at the shins. One, swing and a miss. Count goes 1-2. Hillis working quickly here. 1-2. Low, bounces in the turf before it reaches home plate. Molness waits on deck, 2-2. Swing, a liner to right, left center field. Back on his center fielder, Moss, and he will miss it. It will go all the way to the wall. Doris is on his horses. He's going to try to go for 3 and slide. He is safe. Some good relay throws from Lufkin, but Doris, 3 for 3, double, single, triple.
Yeah, talk about good base running, making Lufkin forcing, trying to get that in there. Be able to keep a hand on the bag.
Doris showing that the leg is just fine. Molness now steps in. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Molness in a big spot right here. 1-0. Swing, ground ball to short. Fielding it is Knight. Throws on the first, just in time for out number 3. Hornets able to get 1 hit. No one scores. We now head to the bottom of the 4th as we are halfway home here in Lufkin, Texas. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Bottom of the 4th inning, about to get underway here as we are halfway home in this ball game between the Huntsville Hornets and Lufkin Panthers, tied 3-3. Collin Neill alongside Christian Cortez. While we're still waiting for this inning to get underway, let's thank some more of our wonderful sponsors. Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care, and unmatched customer service, and affordable plumbing. Family owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties.
Now batting for the Panthers, second baseman, number 7, Austin Lindsay.
9-1 and 2 hitters due up. Lufkin able to get 2 runs across the plate last inning, tying this ball game. First pitch from Durham. Bunt is shown, but pulled back. It was outside for ball 1. Lindsay waiting on the 1-0. Joe's bunt in there for a called strike. He went around anyway.
And this inning is something that it's an inning that you want to try and get 3 in and 3 out.
Durham goes just a bit low. Lindsay didn't show bunt that time. Count now in the batter's favor. 2-1. Lindsay puts a swing on it. Taylor is in on it. He'll make the catch. Out number 1.
Panthers shortstop, number 16, Cooper Knight.
Lineup Turns over for Cooper Knight. Having a good ball game so far. Durham looking to get the second out here. Next pitch is lined to right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Another hit for Buchanan.
Panthers third baseman, number 13, Chip Buchanan.
It was that first out that was causing, it was getting that first out rather that was causing an issue for Durham. Now it's just getting that second out.
Yeah, every out is difficult. But kudos to Knight. He's been having a good night. No pun intended.
I see. No, you meant to do that. I saw what you did there. The dad jokes are my thing. Come on now.
I did not even intend that.
Buchanan now steps in. Pitch is high.
So here, Panthers batters so far have been late to everything. It's been driving to right field.
1-0 is high again. See if they'll send Knight here. He does have some speed. Knight with a bit of a lead off of first. Pickoff, not in time. Sanders playing close to that third base bag, leaving a bit of a hole on that left side. 2-0. Swing, liner, Hunt fields it. Underhand to the second. Langley throws on the first. In time! Double play to end the fourth inning just like that. Scored that 4-6-3. We now head to the fifth inning. Ball game still tied. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here in Lufkin. Wow, what a way to end that fourth inning. While we're still waiting on the game to get going, just remember, folks, you can follow KSAM Sports on Facebook for the latest up-to-the-minute information on what's happening in the world of sports in Huntsville and Walker County. Follow KSAM Sports on Facebook. You can find breaking news and information for the Huntsville Hornets, Sam Houston Bearcats, and much more on the page. KSAM Sports on Facebook, your home for Huntsville and Walker County sports. Jackson Batten will now step in to lead off. First pitch, curveball in there. Strike one. 0-1. Just a bit outside. Good eye by Batten. One. Swing, ground ball to short. Knight fielding it on the hop. Nicely picked by Rakenna. That's out number one.
Catcher number 3, Noah Nieto.
The Hornets have made solid contact. It's just been going straight to a fielder.
Nieto now steps in. Hit a single his last time up. First pitch, another curveball in there for a strike. Another curveball in there for a strike. Hillis is liking that curveball so far on the night.
So far, since the last inning, he's been ready for his delivery in every single pitch.
See what Nieto's going to get here. 0-2. Swing on the fastball, chop foul. And for a freshman, Nieto has a lot of power behind that bat. 0-2. Curveball holds off on that one. It was low, 1-2. Good hold off. One, two. Swing, hard ground ball. Knight able to scoop it up on the backhand, throwing on the first. Scooping it up again is McKenna, and that's out number 2. Nice backhand pick by Knight, the shortstop.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Sounds like you speak from experience.
A little bit.
Collin Sanders now steps in. Hill is working quickly. Curveball low for a ball. Flew out to center his last time up. 1-0. Swing. Ground ball to Knight again. Throwing on to first. In time to McKenna for out number 3. Hornets go 1, 2, and 3. We now go to the bottom of the 5th inning. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Try for your trivia question for a free bag of popcorn and a drink. Real simple question.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Lufkin. Durham back out there for his 5th inning of work. Still waiting on this to get underway. So I got a little something for you folks. You can follow KSAM on Twitter. All you have to do is search KSAM 1017. And while you're there, folks, you should also follow Huntsville Baseball. You just have to search Huntsville_BSB. And if you want to see your Huntsville Hornets in action next time they are at home, it'll be this Thursday at the moment against the Lufkin Panthers. Just go on to HornetNation.org for all schedule information and details, and also much more on other Huntsville high school sports going on. McKenna now steps in. Durham able to work a clean inning his last time out, his first one since the second. Pitch is low. Really good ball game here in Lufkin. That pitch is just a bit outside 2-0. 2-0. McKenna watches that go by him as that's high and away. Hillis waits on deck for the Panthers. 3-0. Low and inside for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to lead off this inning. Head coach Justin Jennings will now go out there to the bump. See what he talks about. We'll see if that does it for Durham, and it doesn't look like it so far. It looks like head coach Justin Jennings is pointing something out right here. Possibly something mechanical-wise because Durham is not usually this wild.
Yeah, ball's been getting away from him, especially trying to hit the outside. And sometimes in hitting the curves, it's just been getting really in front of the plate. I don't know if it was the sun at first affecting, but now downwind.
Mound visit is over with. McKenna will now go back on the first as he led off of this inning with a 4-pitch walk.
Panthers pitcher number 6, Caleb Hillis.
Durham working more on the third base side of the rubber. First pitch is high and in. Time is called. Don't know. Well, I don't know why the umpire called time right there. I thought it may have hit Hillis for a second there. So it's 1-0. Durham pulling up on that velocity on that one. 1-0. Bunt is dropped down. Durham fielding it. No, it's Sanders on the first in time. McKenna retreats back to second, but able to get that first out.
Designated hitter number 8, Charlie Deaton.
The senior Charlie Deaton now steps in with a runner on second. That was a big first out right there. It was a close play. That would have been a lot worse.
Yeah, Sanders rushing in, able to throw that ball and able to get an out right there. But Panthers able to advance a runner to second. Looks like they're doing
It might be a courtesy runner. Yep, it will be. It's going to be number 17, Lance Modisette.
Number 17, Lance Modisette.
McKenna will now head to the dugout. He reached base on a 4-pitch walk. Got on to second on the sac bunt by Hillis. Deaton now steps in. He hit a single his last time up. Durham readies from the stretch. Looking back at second. Low. Nieto able to pick it off of the ground. 1-0. Modisette has a good lead off of second. 1-0. Swing. That'll go foul. Deaton back in the batter's box. Sanders hugging that third base bag just a little bit. 1-1. Curveball, go high and it'll go to the backstop. It'll be a, don't know if that would be as a pass ball or wild pitch. That curveball was high. But nonetheless, Modisette moves on to third. Deaton now has a good RBI chance right here. Infielders now playing in. 2-1. Curveball, he'll go foul. Count evens up 2-2. Sun setting here in Lufkin. Deep breath from Deaton. Possibly the most important at-bat right here. 2-2. Swing, just barely able to foul that pitch. 2-2 still.
It's just been a fight so far in this at-bat.
Runner at third. 2-2 count with 1 out. The pitch. Swing, ground ball, nearly hitting Modisette as it goes foul. Deaton steps in. Durham's 2-2. Low, ball 3, full count. Tried to get Deaton fishing on that fastball. Full count now, 1 out. Runner on third. Durham trying to get something here. 3-2 is inside, high and in for ball 4. Full count walk. Runners now at the corners.
Panthers catcher number 10, Jaden Grigson.
Nieto will go out there to talk with his pitcher before this battle against Grigson with runners at the corners with 1 out. Nieto going back.
Yeah, just trying to calm down Durham. So right now you have a chance at a double play and nobody will score.
Nieto relaying infield instructions. Working with 1 out. Pitch is low and outside. Still a 3-3 ball game. Grigson working against Durham. Durham trying to get a strike here. 1-0. Bunt gets down. It's a foul ball. Hit Grigson. Count runs to 1-1. And it should be an out because he did hit it in fair play. It did hit the runner in fair play. Well, I don't know.
Looks like they're going to keep the call foul.
Yeah. So the count is 1-1. Brian Parker Jr. is back at first base. Misses the bunt. He goes around. Defensive substitution. I didn't see that till now. Brian Parker Jr. is at first now for Schweitzer. Grigson showing bunt on the 1-2 pitch. Pick off of the first, not in time. Really gutsy move, especially in this situation.
Yeah, but if you can get that runner.
1-2. Swing. It's going to be a bloop shot. It'll get down for a hit. Lufkin will take the lead. Throw on a second, and that is going to be a force out. Runner does cross. Lufkin does take the lead. Hunt able to throw it on the second to Langley for the second out. Lufkin now up, though, 4-3.
Barely able to get that ball right over the infield. Worked in Lufkin's favor.
Malcolm Deason now goes on the first a courtesy run for Grigson. Time is called. Lufkin taking their first lead of the ball game. Still got quite a bit of ball to play. Pitch, liner up the middle for a base hit. Mullen is able to field it cleanly. He'll throw it in. So runners will now be at first and second. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter coming in for the Lufkin Panthers. It'll be number 24, the senior first baseman, Jacob Webb.
Pinch hitting for the Panthers, number 24, Jacob Webb.
Looks like it'll be a lefty. She's got 2 down right here. Any base can get an out.
Durham will work from the middle of the rubber. He has runners on first and second with 2 outs. Lufkin with the lead, 4-3. Durham pitches, curveball in there for a strike. Durham setting on the third base side of the rover this time. 0-1, swing, foul, 0-2.
Trying to get out here, prevent any more damage from occurring.
0-2, high and away. Durham looking back at decent at second. 1-2. Swing, liner, foul. Ooh, just a little too early on that pitch.
The right side of the infield playing a little further back with the lefty on in the box.
Pitch. Swing, liner. Hunt able to field it, sliding. He's able to keep it right in front of him. Throws it on to first. Not in time. So bases will now be loaded for Lufkin with 2 outs.
Second baseman, number 7, Austin Lindsay. Pitch running for the Panthers, number 11, Colby Kovar.
Kovar will go out there to courtesy run for Webb as head coach Justin Jennings will now go out there. That might do it for Durham's evening, and it will do it. We're now going to go ahead and step aside. We'll have all the information you need on Huntsville's new pitcher. We'll be right back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here, new pitcher for the Huntsville Hornets. It's going to be number 20, the sophomore right-handed pitcher, Colton Gilbert. Gilbert's 1-0 on the season, has pitched in 10 and 2/3 innings pitched in district play, rather. 4.59 ERA, 1.59 WHIP, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts. Opponents batting .289 against him. And he'll work with a bases-loaded jam with Aiden Jaraguchi up to the plate. First pitch, curveball, strike. This could determine the ball game right here, Christian.
Yeah, Gilbert given a tough task here, but already 0-1.
0-1, high. Durham is done after 4 2/3 innings. His line is not complete yet. 1-1. Swing, foul tip to Nieto's mitt.
And throwing off the lefty batter with the high release point that Gilbert has.
Juraguchi showing bunt. Gilbert, 1-2. Swing, ground ball. Hunt fields it. Underhands at the second, just in time for the third out. Gilbert able to leave the bases loaded. Lufkin, though, takes the lead on the single. We now going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have the sixth inning. Let's see if Huntsville can get into the scoring column as they've had 3 straight zeros put up on them. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here in Lufkin. Colton Gilbert will lead off this inning. Batting 111 on the season. He'll work here against Hillis. First pitch is low. I think Gilbert's goal here is to just try to get on base by any means. Next pitch is outside, 2-0.
Yeah, Hillis trying to get that outside part of the plate.
2-0. Swing, popped up on the infield. Knight under it. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. Brian Parker Jr. will now step in. He came in as in the defensive side. First pitch, low. Next pitch, grounded up the middle. Hillis is having trouble with the ball. Brian Parker Jr. trying to beat the throw. He can't. Out number 2.
So far, just haven't been able to get a ball past the infield.
Taylor, the 8-hole hitter, now steps up. First pitch from Hillis. Curveball in there for a strike. Oh, 1. Swing. Go foul. Count goes 0-2. Hillis has been working these Huntsville hitters quite well. He's thrown 3 straight zeros on the board. Home plate umpire calls time. 0-2 to Taylor, just a bit outside. Taylor keeping a good eye on that pitch. One, 2. Low, ball 2. Count evens up. Taylor trying to fight back here. Hillis working slowly, 2-2. Swing on the hands, it will go foul.
He's been fighting here so far. Got to foul 2 off. Just trying to get solid contact.
2-2. Taylor watches that go by him high for ball 3. He's got a full count now. Nolan Hunt waits on deck. 3-2. High, ball 4. Full count walk for Austin Taylor after going down 0-2.
Good job by Taylor, able to fight, able to not be chasing pitches. Talked about plate discipline. Did a great job at that at-bat.
Nolan Hunt now steps in. He's working with the runner on first with 2 outs. 9-hole hitter hit a double back in the second inning. First pitch dotted in there for a strike from Hillis. Taylor leading off first. Hillis, 0-1. Swing, liner, and now go up the middle for a base hit. Taylor eases up to second. Hunt on the first. And now we'll set up runners at first and second for the leadoff hitter, Gage Doris.
Like many have said, it's always hard to get that third down. The Hornets are fighting here, trying to prevent that from occurring.
Good stuff from the bottom of the lineup. Time is called. Head coach John Cobb will go out there. They're going to go ahead and convene on in. While we have the pause in this action, let's thank some of our wonderful sponsors. Affordable Plumbing, family owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. Along with Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care, and unmatched customer service. And of course, Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Probably trying to get his outfield set up as he's pointing towards there. Not the outfield setup, but trying to figure out where the batter's looking towards.
All this has occurred with 2 outs. Taylor was down 0-2, able to masterfully work his way back in the count and get on with the full count walk. And on an 0-1 pitch, Nolan Hunt able to send it up the middle for a base hit to get where we are now with runners at first and second. It brought us here now with Gage Doris leading off. This ball game, he led off this ball game and he has been on fire since. He is 3 for 3 on the night. Hillis is still out there. Hillis working from the first base side. First pitch to Doris is outside for ball 1. One-0. Curveball in there for a strike. Good pitch right there from Hillis, right at the knees. 1-1 it is now. Runners on first and second. Hillis will step off. Runner at second is Austin Taylor. Runner at first is Nolan Hunt. Taylor has some good speed. 1-1. Swing, foul. Count goes 1-2.
And 2 count, anything close here for Doris.
Doris waiting on Hillis to get ready. Hillis ready. His time is called by Doris. Oh, yeah. 1-2. Swing, another foul ball. Doris fighting right here. Down in the count 1-2. Doris in his first game back after taking out for 1 game. Looking to do something here. 1-2. Doris, chopper on to second to Lindsay. Throws it on to first in time for out number 3. Hillis able to work out of a 2-out jam with runners at first and second. That'll do it for the Hornets. We now head to the bottom of the 6th. Hornets looking to just keep it a 1-run deficit. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Shortstop, number 16, Cooper.
4-3 still the score here in Lufkin, Texas. Colton Gilbert back out there on the bump, looking to just keep it to this 1-run ball game. The Hornets able to find some life on the offense in that last inning. First pitch from Gilbert, shows bunt, it'll squib, it'll roll, and it'll be an infield bunt single to start out this 6th inning.
Panthers third baseman, number 13, Chip Buchanan.
Yeah, able to get a good bunt down, able to get right there. Just no communication from the infield from Nieto, Gilbert, or Sanders there.
Yeah, and sometimes in those situations, it's hard to really tell if it's the catcher's ball, the third baseman's ball, or even the pitcher's ball. As Sanders will now move in with Buchanan on deck after Knight hit a leadoff bunt. Another bunt, it'll roll down the line. Gilbert trying to field it, underhands at the first in time. Going to third is he out? He got him! Knight was way too aggressive on that base running. Brad Parker Jr. able to throw on the third. Sanders able to apply the tag.
And now 2 outs already.
Wow. That was a quite some interesting events that just happened. I can't believe that. Wow. Rakenna now steps up with 2 outs. Gilbert trying to work out of this one. First pitch is in there for a strike. Umpire took his time a little bit to make that call. I thought he was safe for a second, but Brian Parker Jr. able to get him on that throw. 0-1. Swing, popped up. It'll go into the outfield. Batten is moving in on unfair territory. He'll make the catch. That is the 3rd out of the 6th inning. We now head to the top of the 7th. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up in Molness, Batten, and Nieto due up for the Hornets. We now head to the top of the 7th inning here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Lufkin, Big spot here for the Hornets, able to work a wild, technically still a 1-2-3 inning, and just wow on what happened. Let's see if they can continue that momentum. They were able to get runners on with 2 outs, but now with the middle of the order coming up, Hornets have a chance to try to tie this ball game. They have 3 outs to do it. Let's see if they can get it going. Molina steps in. First pitch from Hillis. That's swung on. That's going on in the right center field. In on the center fielder, Moss. And it's going to drop! Molina will hold on first. There was miscommunication between Moss and Bearden. Oh, that's, man, that's,
I don't know what happened there. Probably
Yeah.
seen a bird and lost contact of it. But you will take anything that they will give you. And right now, runner in first, batting up.
Let's see what Batten can do here with Molness on first. Pitch. Shows bunt, gets it down, but a go roll on foul. Good bunt there by Batten, just foul.
But a great idea. The infield was not prepared for that one.
Batten taking his time. He steps back in. It's an 0-1 count. Hillis still on the bump for the Panthers. Molness on first. Pickoff throw the first, not in time. Nearly got by Rakenna. That's the last thing you want if you're the Panthers, is just an error to put a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, I've already had one for tonight, having gotten past on a pickoff.
0-1. Batten swings, chopper on the second. Lindsay shovels at the second in time. That's out number 1. Batten able to get on the first to prevent a double play, but it's 1 out.
Hornets catcher number 3, Noah Nieto.
Noah Nieto will now step in. Nieto trying to do something here. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Hillis trying to get that curveball down on the outside corner. Hillis working from the stretch. Time is called by the batter and Nieto. Think Batten could go on this pitch.
Gets a big lead right here.
1-0. Batten stays. Swing. Liner to right field. Is it going to go over the head? It will. 1 hop onto the wall. Batten, he is being waved home. The throw in from Knight. And Batten will wisely hold up. Nieto with a double. Smart move by Batten. An athletic move as well to stop his momentum going on to home. It'll now be runners at second and third. Miles Howell will go on to second to courtesy run for Nieto. Time is called. Head coach John Cobb will now come in. See here what he decides to do.
Yeah, just a great knock. Only 1 out here. Get right over the right field. Right fielder's playing a little shallow there. Just got right over his head. Nieto doing a good job in and getting to second. Batten getting a little aggressive there, but able to come back to third, prevent any more outs from occurring. And now runners on first and second. Only 1 out down. As we'll see from the mound.
Going to be quite interesting, and he is going to leave Hillis back out there. This Hornet crowd is getting hyped, the ones that traveled here an hour and a half from Lufkin. Collin Sanders now steps in. With the speed on the base paths, a ball to the outfield can tie or put the Hornets in the lead. Gregson will go out there to talk to Hillis. Can sense that the nerves are probably brewing up right now.
Yeah, you know, big position. You had the lead. There's only one run. But you got scores in running position behind you.
Sanders now steps in, the right-handed hitter. First pitch from Hillis. Shows bunt. It's in there for a called strike. Count is 0-1 now with just one out. Next pitch, just a bit outside for ball one. Good eye by Sanders.
This is the position you want to be in. You have two base runners who have a bunch of speed. You can get a single and make Nieto from second come all the way home. Take the lead.
1-1 from Hillis. Outside for ball two. Count goes 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Sanders waiting on Hillis. 2-1. Shows bunt, pulls back, ball three. I like what Sanders is doing here. Showed bunt early on in the at-bat, stop, then showed bunt again on that pitch.
Yeah, throwing off the windup.
3-1. Sanders looks at strike two. Full count.
Full count, anything close.
Huntsville led this ball game 3-0. Lufkin fought back, got to the lead. Sanders trying to get something here. 3-2. Low, ball four. Full count walk for Sanders, and the bases are loaded.
Now batting for the Hornets, number 20, Colton Gilbert.
Colton Gilbert will now step in for his second at-bat of the ball game. Hillis will now work from the windup. Bases loaded with one out. Is that a balk? That should be a balk. And that is a balk! And the game is tied! Tie ball game.
Talk about pressure.
Yeah, he was working from the windup. He hadn't worked from the windup a lot in this inning. He just took one too many steps. Ball game is now tied. Gilbert now with the chance to give the Hornets the lead. Gilbert waiting on Hillis, working from the stretch this time. Curveball in there for a strike.
Infield expecting a bunt here.
0-1, swing and a miss. Howell is on third. Sanders is on second. Hornets able to tie the ball game back up here. 4-4. Gilbert, 0-2. Swing, just barely able to foul that.
Yeah, and the infield playing real shallow here. Looking like they're thinking just going straight home or trying to do anything to prevent a run from coming in.
Hillis is working from the first base side of the rubber. Gilbert waiting on the 0-2 pitch goes. Swing, just able to foul that off. It was high. Gilbert battling here. Oh-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball. Gets Gilbert right there, and that's out number 2.
Now back for the Hornets, number 28, Brian Parker Jr.
Brian Parker Jr. now steps in. Trying to get a base hit here. First pitch from Hillis. A little outside. Good eye by the sophomore for ball 1. One-0. In there for a strike. Parker Jr. calling time here. Home plate on, waiting here, and we are good to go. Brian Parker Jr. steps back in. Runners on second and third. 1-1. Just outside again, another good look on the ball from Parker Jr. 2-1. Hornets having some great discipline at the plate for the most part in this 7th. 2-1. Outside for ball 3.
Parker Jr. just trying to find his pitch.
Howell is on third. Sanders at second. 3-1. Swing. Liner over the head. Base hit. Howell will score. Sanders is rushing in the home. And that's a 2 RBI go-ahead single for Brian Parker Jr.
Hornets right fielder number 8, Austin Taylor.
6-4 ball game now. And it looks like that might do it for Hillis' night, as Cobb is going out there. Parker Jr., who has been struggling all district play, able to finally get the big hit.
Being patient, doing a good job at the plate. Able to just even out, level his bat, take it right over the infield, and drive in 2.
And that'll do it for Hillis, as new pitcher will now come in for Lufkin. We're going to step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have the new information on the new pitcher for the Lufkin Panthers. Don't go away, folks. This ball game is still going. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
New pitcher coming in now for Lufkin. It'll be Carter Jenkins, the right-handed pitcher. Lufkin looked like that they were well on their way to securing the season series against the Huntsville Hornets, but the Huntsville Hornets got the bases loaded with 1 out. Then a balk sent home Batten to tie the ball game, and then Gilbert struck out. That left it with 2 outs for Brian Parker Jr. He worked a 3-1 count against Hillis and then sent a ball to right center field for a go-ahead 2 RBI single. And it's now 6-4. And you were talking about plate discipline, Christian, and the Hornets. They must have heard you.
Yeah, just doing a great job. I mean, just like we say, just try and find your pitch. Parker Jr. doing so well in that, able to knock it, keep his bat level, and able to get it right over the infield and bring in 2. And now taking the lead.
Austin Taylor now steps in. First pitch is low and away for ball 1. Jenkins trying to keep it where it is. Brian Parker Jr. on first, 1-0, swing and a miss. Taylor has been working some good at-bats on the night. Trying to keep the run going, 1-1. Low, ball 2. Jenkins taking his time. 2-1. Swing, liner, ground ball rather. Underhands it, the second is Knight. Purdue Lindsay, and now be out number 3 here in Lufkin, Texas, but not before the Huntsville Hornets were able to take the lead off of a Brian Parker 2 RBI single. We now head to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Panthers are down to their final 3 outs. We'll be right back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here, bottom of the 7th inning, about to get underway. Hornets were down by 1 run, 4-3, heading into the top of the 7th inning. They were able to get the bases loaded with 1 out, and a balk by Hillis sent home Batten, who was on third, and then put runners in scoring position in Howell, who got on after Noah Nieto hit a screaming double over the head of the right fielder. And then Brian Barker Jr. hit a 2-out, 2 RBI single to get the Hornets to the lead, as first pitch from Gilbert is outside for ball 1. Gilbert's 1-0 pitch just outside to Hillis, 2-0. Gilbert working here, 2-0. Outside for ball 3, 3-0.
Gonna try and put one right here.
3-0. In there, call strike.
I'm gonna get Hillis right at the knees.
You don't want a leadoff walk, especially in this situation. 3-1. Swing, grounder, foul.
Gilbert able to fight back from a 3-0 count.
Now puts the batter. It now puts the batter in another different mindset. You're up 3-0, and the next thing you know, you're down 3. You're still up, but it's 3-2. Gilbert's pitch, swing, another grounder, foul. Hillis steps back in. Gilbert working for the stretch. Goes 3-2. Swing, another ground ball. Just foul this time. Again, 3 straight foul balls.
Yeah, Hillis getting early on those.
Gilbert has to work against the middle of the order, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. He has to get past Hillis right here. 3-2. Swing, another foul ball. 4 foul balls in a row. Hillis is just pulling it right here. Pulling them. If I were Gilbert, I'd try to throw a breaking pitch. Try to get him. 3-2. Swing, fly ball to left field. Back on it is Batten at the wall. That ball is gone. First home run given up in district play by the Hornets, and that one makes it a 1-run deficit. And this Lufkin crowd is going crazy.
Not what you wanted, but there was no runners on the base, and you're still up by 1. Just got to get 3.
Charlie Deaton will now step in for Lufkin. And as Christian said, there were no runners on, so the Hornets are still in the lead here. Still have to get 3 outs here. Gilbert trying to get the first out here. Pitch in there for a called strike on the breaker. Oh, 1. Swing, a golf shot. Hunt got it. He won't be able to get it. Hunt tried to make a good effort on the ball, but he wasn't able to get it as it bounced out of the glove, it looked like. And now runner will be at first. Good pitch by Gilbert. Deaton able to get under it, but it wasn't hit too hard. Hunt, it was just a tough play.
Wasn't that hard, just hit to the right place. Fortunately not able to get that from Hunt.
Grigson now steps in. Gilbert pitches high bunt. Rolling, it's gonna roll in. Hunt trying to field it, and no play. Runners are now gonna be on first and second. Head coach Justin Jennings will now go out there. Malcolm Deason will go in and pinch run for Grigson. And the Hornets are in danger of losing the lead right here. Jennings will go out. Jennings again out there to talk to his infielders. Hillis led off this inning with a long home run over the left field wall. And Hunt just handling the misfortune of just getting some balls that sometimes there's just no possible play to be made unless you're absolutely ready for it. Kenan Bearden will now step in. What were you going to say, Christian?
Yeah, it's just tough, you know, those little rollers, not able to get them right on the ground, having to dig down, bend real far. It's unfortunate, but trying to get any bag here is trying to get an out on the board.
Bearden will show bunt. Brian Parker Jr. is moving in. Pitch. Gets the bunt down. Gilbert will field it. He'll throw on the first in time for the first out. As Hunt was able to get on the first. Runners, though, now on second and third. Colby Kovar will now step in. Lufkin now with a chance to tie it or win it. Lufkin playing some small ball, hit the long ball, then playing some small ball. Gilbert's first pitch, swing and a miss.
Taking a big hack, but outfield is playing shallow right now.
Oh, 1. Curveball in there for a strike. Beautiful curveball. Nieto liked it. The crowd for Huntsville liked it. Bearden showing bunt here. 0-2 from Gilbert. Called! Strike 3! 2 outs!
Great placement. Great framing by Nieto, able to get that one. One more to go.
Big spot here for Gilbert. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. The pitch. Swing, popped up. Brian Parker Jr. is moving in on it. Can he make the catch? He will! And that is the ball game. The Hornets coming back down 2 runs in the top of the 7th. Worked by a good at-bat by Brian Parker Jr. Got into some trouble, and Brian Parker Jr. makes the final out to seal the win for the Hornets to tie the season series 1-1 and get the Hornets back to 500. Wow, what a ball game.
It's a great job of keep fighting, able to do so.
Wow,
a long one, but a great one.
Yeah, indeed. We're now going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have the post-game show coming your way here from Lufkin, Texas. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. Your Huntsville Hornets are victorious.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game When a runner rounds third heading for home, there's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Regan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, welcome to today's presentation of Huntsville High School Hornet Baseball. It's time for the Hornets Baseball pregame show. So let's send you down to the diamond with color analyst BJ McMichael and the voice of Hornets Baseball, Collin Neill.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Huntsville Hornets coming back in the top of the 7th, taking the lead, run into some trouble in the bottom of the 7th, but able to secure the win in Lufkin to win 6-5. And I'm joined by none other than the player of the game, Brian Parker Jr. Brian, heck of a ball game, am I right?
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts on your team coming together and able to come back and secure the win on the road?
Going in that 7th inning, we had a lot of confidence we could get that guy. That was our 3rd time through the lineup, so we had a good feeling that we could get him out of the ball game.
And you didn't start this ball game. You then eventually came in, and then you're up in that batter's box. You got runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Big spot for you. The ball game was tied after the pitcher balked, set home batting, and you worked your way to a 3-1 count, able to send it a really good liner to right center field. Just tell us what was going through that whole at bat.
It was a jump on a fastball. He gave me we knew his curveball was good coming in, and I just wanted to hit a good fastball. He gave me one that 3-1 count.
How did it feel to see that ball hit and then see it drop for a hit?
Oh, it was real good. I mean, I've been struggling a little at the plate lately, so it felt good to finally get one to drop in a big moment like that for my teammates.
And well, I mean, your night wasn't done there. Obviously, go to the bottom of the 7th, you made the final catch to get the final out, and I saw your face. Your eyes were pretty wide. It looked like you were gunning for that ball, and it was yours the whole way. What was I can imagine everything kind of slowed down for you at that moment.
I did. I mean, I saw him swing. I saw it go straight up, and I knew those are the balls I love.
Yeah.
That's where you get to you have a good chance to make a great play on it, and it just hung up there, and I caught it, and we got the dub.
As a sophomore, Brian, it's I mean, it's not a lot. You see like a lot of underclassmen on this team, and there's a lot of underclassmen on this team. You got, of course, Noah, Austin, Gage, who's back in the lineup tonight. We had a really good ball game, going 3 for 4, and you got Gilbert out there, and then surrounded by all the seniors and all the experience, and with head coach Justin Jennings. What does it mean? And a bunch of other players I know I'm not mentioning. Just we're running short on time. But what does it mean to be able to contribute so big for a team like this for under head coach Justin Jennings?
It means a lot. I mean, we have a good group of seniors that lead us and help us all every day. So it's good. I mean, it was just a good game. Was happy to contribute.
Yeah, I mean, Brian, you had a good ball game out there. Go ahead. 2 RBI single, making the final out on the catch. Anybody you want to shout out before I let you get on out of here?
Just my whole family, my mom, dad, sister, anyone that's watching.
All right. Thank you, Brian, as always. Good job out there, man.
Thank you.
All right. That was Brian Parker Jr. joining us on the broadcast. When we come back, me and Christian will wrap up this ball game, and we'll be well on our way back home to Huntsville, Texas. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Christian, any final thoughts before we get on out of here, back home to Huntsville?
Oh, this was an entertaining game. It's a heck of a game. Way to fight, way to show the Huntsville Hornets and what they are and what they do. They don't stop believing.
Nope.
And just did a heck of a job. But I like how they did. They were disciplined at the play, as I speak before. Able to see, like Parker Jr. said, like he said, like Brian said, my bad. He was looking for that fastball. He was sitting on that fastball, and once he got it, he cranked it, and he was able to give it that win for the Hornets. Final thoughts, I liked what I seen. Just unfortunate on, the little bubble plays, the little grounders right there. But all in all, great win.
Indeed, and especially on the road against the Lufkin team that shut you out in the last time out, 4-0 rather, back home in Huntsville almost a couple of weeks ago. You come out here, you score runs early on Hillis. Although you did give up the lead and then 3 straight zeros on the board, but you were able to fight 4 straight zeros rather. You were able to fight back and then tie the ball game. And whether it was on a balk or not, you were able to tie the ball game, able to get under their ace's skin and cause him to make that mistake. And then you have a sophomore come up to the plate who has been struggling all district play, coming up and then sending a ball opposite field, right center field, scoring 2 runs, and then taking the lead. Obviously, I mean, great defense is always going to be great offense. They led off with the home run. Gilbert stayed composed, though, and then even though he allowed 2 straight base runners, he was able to get that first out, which was big, able to get that second out on called strike 3, and then getting the next hitter to pop up and allowing for Parker Jr. to make that play. And all in all, it's the Hornets just stayed composed, did not let the moment get to them that much, and at the end of the day, it allowed them to take a very big win here in Lufkin.
Yeah, indeed, able to keep it rolling, keep it going. Now looking forward to Thursday. We'll face Lufkin at home. We'll see what the weather complies on that date. Keep you updated. But great win, great momentum, and only using 2 pitchers in that whole day really worked out.
Yep, and like Christian said, the next game, as of now, is going to be on Thursday at 6 p.m. Pregame scheduled for 5:45. First pitch again at 6 p.m. We don't know what the weather holds for us over these next couple of days, so be sure you keep an eye on K-Sports on Facebook and Twitter, and also keep an eye out on the HornetNation.org. And if you want to go see your Huntsville Hornets, go on to HornetNation.org to purchase tickets and some more scheduling information for Huntsville Hornet Baseball. Be sure you follow Huntsville Hornet Baseball as well on Twitter, Huntsville_BSB. I'd like to thank all of our wonderful sponsors for sponsoring these broadcasts: Affordable Plumbing, Texpress Urgent Care, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and Northside Baptist Church. Christian Cortez manning the camera on tonight as well, stepping in as the color commentator for tonight. Christian, thank you as always, my man.
Always a pleasure, and it's always a good way to get a win.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, that was Christian. I'm Collin Neill. We'll see you next time. Hopefully this Thursday or whenever the next ball game is, because it could, Texas weather. It just does what it does, and we all love and hate it for it. So long for now. From Lufkin, Texas, we got to get going back home to Huntsville. So we'll see you next time, and as always, sting 'em Hornets. Enjoy the rest of your week. Signing off from Lufkin, Texas, and God bless.
This has been a presentation of Huntsville Hornet Baseball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. No portion of this broadcast may be reused or retransmitted in any form without the expressed written consent of Huntsville High School Athletics, our broadcast partners, or 101.7 KSAM. On behalf of Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael and our sponsors, thank you for watching and good night. We are the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Sting 'em, Hornets.